In the very beginning, there was one Atlantis, but then it got split up to 7 different kingdoms. This is where Mera comes into play. Thanks to her genetic, that's the reason why she can wield water this way, which I'm gonna go over in this vid. I bet a lot of you didn't know that Mera actually became Aquawoman for a bit. Yeah, outfit and everything. She looks pretty tight like this. Y'all want to know about Mera, Queen of Atlantis. She's a beast. Yeah, Aquaman has a sweetie, and she is bae. Mera. Let's get it. Mera is one of those characters that's been around for a while in comic books. I'm talking about even as early as the 1950s. Just like other Atlantean type characters, she can definitely breathe in water, operate in water. Matter of fact, one of the things she seems to specialize in is using water as a weapon. At one point, she was an undersea queen. Of course, hanging out with other aqua type characters, you will see her in adventures with people like this. Just like other Atlanteans, she's stronger than average humans by a lot. She's stronger when she's in water. She doesn't need to be underwater to be a threat. She still can kick your butt on land. But how strong are we talking? Mera. These aqua characters are warriors, being able to use melee weapons. Her whole childhood was wasted on learning martial arts, even sparring since the age of 10, 11 years old. They even pointed out some of her weakness, relying on the hard water powers too much. You know, because she can make constructs or blades like melee combat style. The point was to learn how to take out opponents without your power, her skills. She learned how to parry, learned how to block. Mera is often seen using her own trident when it comes to her standard gear type of stuff. Similar to Aquaman, I would think whatever. These tridents are extremely overpowered, especially when it comes to magical ability in DC. This trident alone could definitely put them over the edge if they lack strength, even though she has a lot of strength too. Not to mention she can control water without the trident, which I'm going to show you in a bit. She even used this device that lets you see life everywhere and stuff of that sort. A vision of life itself as connection. One can even say she had temporary type of gear that she didn't keep forever, obviously. It was this piece of gear called the Tear of Extinction. Thanks to the studying the power of the life force and used sorcery and technology to invert a small piece of that power to create a droplet of death. Yeah, but this is gear she temporarily had, though. You know, yes, she has skills, like I already said, using a blade when it comes to fighting ability. She's just not all her water. If she couldn't use a blade, why would she be using it here with the Justice League? I like seeing her chilling with Superman and Flash and them. Not even afraid of blitzing against Black Manta with the sword. Just in case you had your doubts about her swordsmanship type of ability. Just hammer it in your head. When it comes to physically speaking, she's physically stronger than super soldier tiers like Batman physically, because she's an Atlantean. Just for those that are wondering, what is her physicals? I'm going to show this later on in the video, but she's at least in them strength tiers with Aquaman physically and everything and etc. to some degree. Even if you want to give Aquaman the advantage, one of Aquaman's main people, Ocean Master, she's actually got the edge on in a full-blown battle, which I'm going to show in a bit. Like, I'm talking about, like, choking them out and everything. So the best way to get an understanding of how strong she is, we got to get an understanding of how strong characters like Ocean Master and Aquaman are. Get that Aquaman is capable of stopping blows that can level entire cities. But a single blow, if they wanted to, man was able to stop a trident blow from the dead king that can produce energy like this. Stop Gigantus' foot, lifts enormous crews, ship out of the water. To get a real understanding of these like aqua character type power, Wonder Woman level beings like Cheetah get incapacitated by Aquaman underwater. Mera should be capable of similar things when it comes to her physicals, right? To some degree at least, right? Well, just to start off slight, she's strong enough to physically rip off parts of tanks and sling them to helicopters with strength. On land, might I add. She'll rip your tongue out too, even if you're a Black Lantern with her strength. I'm just saying physically. You can't hold her in no casual jail cells. She just punches her way out. And don't try to be a pervert. Don't be weird. And we're not even going to talk about what she can do underwater. She's hydrated. She's strong enough to lift a lot of weight. Like lifting and throwing this boulder, for example. She punched Superman and sent him flying one time. She's pretty decently strong because she be holding back sometimes. She's strong enough to hit an alternate reality Aquaman that has similar strength to the real one, I would say. She can still strike and make him bleed. All water-based characters have fought Black Manta at one point, right? Messing up his helmet with her punching power. I wouldn't say she's a glass cannon because Black Lantern and Wonder Woman hit her here and she's not dead. Even being blasted by Martian the Manhunter, that's what I call a yikes. Fought all manner of creatures, even big ones like this. Seriously, how did she take all these punches from Black Lantern and Wonder Woman and stay conscious though? And then if we're talking about her pure speed or fighting speed, even things that are lightning level fast, she can answer that level of speed with her own speed. When we're talking about speed of these people underwater like Mera, hypersonic is the word used. Speeds that says at least 5 times the speed of sound, aka Mach 5. There's heavy implications that Mera can swim as fast as Aquaman. They even asked, can you swim as fast? The quote is faster. When it comes to her raw speed, she can move like a blur to save someone. As fast as they are, they might as well be flying as fast as they can move, swimming wise. Being able to move 3,500 miles per hour underwater isn't too bad, is it? Heck, even on land, that's pretty good, let alone underwater. I'm gonna get to this stuff later on, but she was fast enough to take off these lanterns' rings at the same time and throw them away with her water ability. I'm gonna get to in a bit. Raw swimming power, she can outswim a whole bunch of other swimmer beings. One could say her blast power with her water manipulation is where she shines at. She's had her fair share of her enhancements thanks to this type of stuff. When it comes to her powers being enhanced in the older comics as well. Even here you can see her manipulating the water as she rises from the sea below. She's like riding on a cyclone. I mean, she has the blast power to create water spouts on the spot. She's able to hold back a global flood. They state how the world is drowning, Mera. Atlantis must be close to submerged by now. How are you still above the surface? We are holding on because I'm holding back the water. They were so shocked. They was like, what the crap? Does Atlantis have that kind of technology? And they simply said, no, we don't possess no technology like this. It's simply the queen doing it. She's holding back all that water with her aquakinetic gifts. She was protecting the entirety of Atlantis with her abilities. You know the Earth has a lot of water, right? Like, you know, majority of the planet is water, right? She simply made a hydrokinetic dome. You can't really calculate a feat like this, but remember that the world has billions of tons of water in the world. I'm just saying. She's able to hold back a ton of water. And this is not just a fluke because in narratives, like, she's known to have the best water bending abilities, stating to be hurling the ocean itself. Perhaps the most powerful aquakinetic water bending type of character ever recorded. It's implied she can extend her consciousness into the water as well to make it like a literal extension. She's found him because it's literally an extension of her, like literally water avatar. She even has enough blast power to make Aquaman get amnesia, let you know how much blast power she can output. Even magic based enchantments she's faced against. Yeah, she can break through it. Yeah, she can make tidal waves this freaking big, bigger than building, because she was trying to tell them not to interfere because water is her specialty. Cyborg didn't even know she was this powerful to do that. Stupid trench-like people, she can blast them away. If a big old wave is about to sink a boat, she can simply save you and stop it. Beings that try to use fire against her, she can simply drown them and use her water to counter the fire. She can shape and form liquid. She can attack you with her own shark-like water avatar. Her ability to make like literally Green Lantern type constructs with her water, slice you, put you in ropes or contain you that way, but it makes her dangerous. Look at her water tiger construct. That's awesome. If you're frozen, she can thaw you out. One can say whatever she lacks in strength, her blast power with the water makes up for, like holding up this building. Guys, this is some massive amount of water, bro. Like, look at all of this mess. She's able to keep all of this water in control. Yeah, the water is literally an extension of herself, how she's literally using it to attack characters like Martian the Manhunter, making like giant water statues to punch you with the giant water, along with Aquaman fighting Martian Manhunter as well. Another occasion of her showing a crazy water blast power to hold back all this water. Looking like some city-sized type stuff. Beam struggle like power clash with Ocean Master, Orm. She's not even completely helpless against Aquaman, how she can blast him back with her water. Even in older stuff, her blast power can give Aquaman some issues. This is, of course, when they was kind of nerfed, though. It just kind of shows she was never really dead weight, and she could still hold her own in power. Against Black Lantern Wonder Woman, she held her ground pretty well using water to combat with. On the planet Earth, she can wipe out countries. Like, you see United States right here, right? What's stopping Mera from using all this water and just wiping all of this out with all of this water that's down here? Because she could totally sink us all if she wanted to. And it doesn't even stop there. She can technically do hacksy stuff because she can control water itself. So you can be one of those characters that can be stronger than her, but your strength won't matter if you can't breathe. She can simply trigger a stroke, stop your breathing. She can simply stop the water from moving through your lungs. She can bind herself to you with water. A tank tried to pull up on her? No. She stopped their tanks because she can control their engines because there's a lot of water in their machines. Instant dehydration for you, draining the water out of you. Water is your strength, your curse. Water is mine to control. I am dehydrating you aggressively. Or can just flood your lungs with a horrible death. Yeah, if you're a normal human, that's like an instant L. She's already physically stronger than you, but she doesn't even have to use her super strength against you. Dried out, you are. Maybe the only limitation to her dehydrating you is that she needs like an actual skin or something linked to, maybe. Don't you love these water avatars? When it comes to battles, I want to show it in full context of Black Lantern Wonder Woman fighting Mera, just so you can get a more immersive comprehension of how this went down, actually. She was in base form, and this was a decently long extended fight, and Mera was hanging in there. Just to give you an idea that whatever Aquaman is off to, she shouldn't be that far behind, if you get what I'm trying to say. I mean, in this battle, she mixed in physicals with her water, blast power to keep her in the fight, for longer without getting curb stomped, to find an opening and use this trident, to do this, Yeah, but I gotta admit, this battle was a war, man. Very long panel. It looked like her number was up here, though, but it all ended up working out in the end anyway, though, right? See, we're not about to act like she didn't get in a little scuffle with the entire Justice League, though. That's something you have to respect no matter if you feel like it or not. Yeah, I know there wasn't bloodlusted, but this is still cool to watch, especially when you got Lanterns here, too. Even Flash is going for the blitz. She knows she can't match his speed, so she said you'll find it hard to move when you're dehydrated, so she, hacksy type stuff to get the jump on you. And here comes Cyborg getting launched. Even though he was this close, she still was able to launch him away like that with her water. I mean, they are in like a water area. This is not like their best environment to fight her in. Batman tried to pull up on her stealthily. Nope, she's quick enough to catch him like that. For those curious, yes, she's physically stronger than super soldiers. This is a cool occasion. It was all a misunderstanding. She just wanted them to back off though, you know what I mean? I would like to add that when she did that to the Justice League, she wasn't even at her full strength, by the way, guys. She's definitely strong as crap. To really prove Mera's power, look at people that fight Aquaman. These are also the same beings that Mera has to fight. And look how she's tossing around Aquaman here. This being known as Siren. Multiple panel for panel. It's not just a one shot. And it's kind of difficult for Aquaman against this being known as Siren. But Mera fought the same being Siren. Mera can fight these same beings to show she isn't a weakling compared to the top tier Aquaman tiers when it comes to her raw power in general. She even got in a full-blown fight with Ocean Master. If anybody still had their doubts, this is somebody that's a legit Aquaman tier. One-on-one combat, everybody spectating and everything. Just to add more fuel to the fire that she's an Aquaman-like character. I showed a little piece of this when I was talking about her speed. This is the ability when she was fighting him, dodging the lightning with her fighting speed against Ocean Master. You can even kind of see the speed here. You can see the via blitz with her blasting. You can see her moving like a blur, like a blitz with a punch. It's like a hard fight. I love how they draw in the animation with the blur effect to really show off the speed they really have. You can see the battle continue longer and longer. The environment is somewhat suffering from their fight, even when all this stuff is about to be dropped on her. Despite of all this stuff crashing on top of her, she said, nah, this is not how I'm gonna lose. She simply blasted out to show that she still can fight, and that's when she actually got the advantage over him with her Haxley ability like this, choking you at will. Got a legit win on Ocean Master. She's fought Ocean Master on more than one occasion, using her water in this occasion to get the edge over him, making her little water snake constructs. This particular occasion, her powers were weakened, so she wasn't at her peak. She's no slouch in physical. She's still superhuman. She needs that big aspect about herself. She still did a good job, but she doesn't always get wins. She's still a warrior, though. Mera is a walking W. At another occasion of her actually getting a W, she's fighting somebody similar to her in this occasion, though. A being that possesses powers of aquakinesis. She's making bullets into hard water like gunfire. She's able to shield and take attacks from this type of stuff in a pretty decently long fight. They even talk about it here. The eels conjure an aquakinetic coating of water molecules. Big mistake, her getting hydrated underwater like this, though. In this particular occasion, fighting this being, her powers were weakened. She still was able to get the W. She binded herself to the man like glue, but she ended up getting the W here, made this being go to sleep. A DC video wouldn't be complete without the famous say it with me. Temporary power-ups, you guessed it. Mera has had her fair share of temporary power-ups like other DC characters and then lose the power eventually. That's how DC does. Like that time she became a Red Lantern and fought Wonder Woman as a Red Lantern. When Wonder Woman was a lantern of some kind too. That's something that's pretty awesome to see. I will admit, these temporary power-ups do be entertaining to watch, especially when it's something you don't always see often, and especially when the battle is like panel for panel like this. Like the artwork is just beautiful. Of course they had to come to an understanding eventually though, snapping her out of this Red Lantern influence-like thing. To some degree, right? Look, I gotta give respect where respect is due. Well, Martian Manhunter was kind of handling the 2v1 against them, I'm not gonna lie. Another situation of Mera not being dead weight against even a powerhouse like Martian the Manhunter. Even when he's changing size, his mass and shape, to fight both of them, he's still doing pretty good. Wouldn't you say so? She's a beast. Huge beings like this who are the first of the fire trolls. Mera has gotten to fight with beings like this, making her own giant water avatar. You respect her yet? Strong enough to make giant water fists to punch this giant fire troll like that? Even when you think you're going to catch her slipping, she's quick on her feet and has quick thinking, under pressure to the point where, by the way, she takes these blasts, by the way, like a champ. Anyway, when she got hit, she thinks quick and puts you in like a little water trap, and then you try to throw a bomb, jumps on top of the bomb to save all the people in the area, contains the bomb by putting a whole bunch of water around it, compressing it. What do you know? It's mixed as pitty like a 5-dimensional being. Let me stop. At the end of the day, she's somebody you have to respect no matter what, mixing in her combos with kicks, with her staff, also blasting you with her water manipulation ability, water constructs. When it comes to the Aquaman tiers, Wonder Woman be having issues with him. It's just crazy that Aquaman can do this well against them. Never forget that beings like Ocean Master, Mera has fought, and Aquaman has fought, did this to Superman. You're probably thinking, oh, that's Superman, he's weak to magic, so it's a feat you shouldn't take seriously. Well, what about characters that's not weak to magic, that's still in those powerhouse ranges? Like Wonder Woman, she's still kind of sleepy from Orm's attack, so, you know, he's a powerhouse. But at the end of the day, though, all of this could be just me. Mera's a freaking monster. She always will be a monster. You can't disrespect these Aquaman type characters. She's one of those characters where we haven't actually seen her bust a planet, but based on the fact that she's a top tier Aquaman level being, I would say Aquaman still has the edge. If you want to add into her Trident ability, her water blast power, and her strength all mixed into one, it definitely makes her at least a medium level powerhouse level being. I wouldn't necessarily say she's Superman level, but she's like a stage below, maybe in that Starfire range, if that makes sense, right? But what do you think? Do you respect Mera? Did you know she was this strong? What do you like about her most? I like how she's creative with her. Very versatile with her water manipulation, be able to make weapons out of it. Considering how much water it is on Earth, she never will run out of a weapon to use against you. You would have to fight her on a desert planet with no water to even have a remote chance. I mean, she can even harden her water to make them like blades and stab you with it, for Pete's sake. I mean, how do you defend against that? But I also have to give a quick shout out to everybody that took the time to donate to the channel. Respect Mera though. I'm glad you are enjoying your time on the channel. Make sure you check out the playlist on the channel to see other How Strong videos. If you like what this channel is offering, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys later.